coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, everyone. Today's going to be a short day, short show, but I hope you're all doing well. I see we got AVA in here. What's up, brother? Aussie Just Jen, Shinemesis, welcome. Oh, I see Star Z, welcome. Did I see two awesome dogs? Wishful Win, welcome. Gary, I see ya. Who else we got? Jugglasses, welcome. Paula, yeah, Ammo's girl. All right. I hope you guys are all having a good morning. It's been an interesting morning so far. Very interesting. Watching a lot of stuff in the news today. Before we get started, though, I do want to talk about friend of the show. He's been on before. He's a Air Force veteran, Larry Bea. Larry, as you guys all know, he's been battling cancer, and he's been fighting it. I had him on the show 2 months ago. So he's back touring, and he was in New York. He was at Sloan Kettering, and the cancer is fighting the treatments that he's going through. It's getting more aggressive. So he is back in a facility. I don't know if it's at Sloan Kettering or somewhere else, but he's back in a facility, and he's got his GoFundMe. I'm gonna try to get it back up, and so I'm gonna try to pull it up and then put it up for you guys. I know Tommy Karate put it out. Let me see if I can pull it up on his thing. Which Tommy, I believe he's watching right now. He already retweeted this out. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you. Just taking a look here to see if I can pull that up. But we wanna support Larry in his fight. Funny comedian, really funny comedian. Which TC, you should consider having Larry on your show. Uh, a funny guy. he's got yeah, he's got some good jokes. Oh, good morning, Sharon. I see you. Good morning, Margaret. Da, 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 da. Where is? I know he tweeted it out yesterday, so it's just me finding it. He retweets a lot of people. That's what I love following people on X who retweet a lot of people. Like you got to understand when they suppress people on X, retweets the algorithm does not stop retweets. Does a great job. Uh, so when you have someone who retweets your stuff all the time, they're really promoting you. And I love following people like that. I love doing that. If any of you guys ever need a retweet, just reach out to me. Okay, we're starting to get there, but now my thing is freezing up. Come on. And I did watch that movie that's out Saturday night. Oh, everything is freezing up. Hold on, let me take a look. Am I good on the broadcast, or did you guys lose me? Whoa. Hopefully, you guys haven't lost me. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Okay. So everything is frozen up for me. It looks like you guys are getting me intermittently, and you can hear me. So I'm gonna keep broadcasting. Um, let's see. Has something crashed? No. Okay, now I'm back. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I apologize. I don't know. Okay. So I'll show this about Larry. So this is from X. And I did retweet it. I'll retweet it again. But he's doing he's doing a fundraising event December 1st, Upper East Side, Manhattan at Rodney's Comedy Club. So if you're in if you're in New York area about that time, go check that out. Larry's a great guy. Um I gotta go to Instagram to find his other thing. Uh how funny was it yesterday? People were just getting outed left and right. I gotta go to my. So Larry on Instagram he is hysterical, and I'm looking for the link to his. I'm looking for the link to his fundraiser if I can find it. If not, I'll push it out later on today if I can't find it. But he does have a fundraiser out there. Um, so I'm glad that he was in a place where he could immediately go and start, you know, addressing this cancer that's getting more aggressive for him. He's stage 3. So really young guy, but super nice too. Um, yeah, I'll push out the fundraiser later. But yeah, really funny guy. Black and Italian. He'll tell you he's got the best of both worlds in him. Uh, Yeah, DJ Radis is causing some problems. I love that. They're freaking out over it. And okay, so yesterday I talked about Stupid Dave, how he was going after Slug. Now I can't confirm this, but apparently he's now acknowledged that the leeches bought that site and is now backtracking. Uh, so I here's my question: did they use money that they were fundraising for Harley for it? Don't forget, we have little Harley Grace. So did they use or the fence money to buy these websites? Oh, thank you, TC. You don't have to do that. Um, I will make sure when I find his thing, I'll make sure to pass that $5 along, and I'll throw in a little bit extra. Um, ooh, I've got an Amazon package out for delivery. Radis is my hero. Uh, Radis is funny as hell. Uh, in fact, let me go in here. Where is? There we go. Yeah, Radis is the stuff he's doing. But yeah, Stupid Dave is now backtracking and is now acknowledging that the website that he was saying, "Oh, Slug did this to harass me." Yeah, it wasn't Slug at all. Slug wasn't doing anything, just as Slug stated. He had no association with that website. And here it was just the leeches purchased it for Stupid Dave. And, that just shows you how their instinct is just to go on the attack. And, that's what they do. So that was a bit crazy. Then the other thing is, did you guys see the Monday Night Football game last night with the lake effect snow there in Cleveland? That was crazy. Like I was watching it, I'm like, wow, the snow's really starting to pick up. And then like not even 5 minutes later, like you couldn't see the field; it was all white. Um, it was Steelers and the Browns. I was watching up until the end, and then I got a phone call, so I didn't finish watching it. I ended up coming here into the bedroom and didn't finish. Who do you guys know who won? I do want to go into there. Boom. So that was fun. Um, I'm looking at all the here. I'll show you guys the my X page. That I'm just looking for the headlines and everything. Oh, Thursday Night Football, yeah. Did I say Monday night? I meant Thursday. Uh, yeah, Las Vegas. They keep sending me things to get to go watch that. Yeah, no, I was up there last year for it. I didn't watch it, but I was up there for it. It really, it really messed up things on this trip. I would like to see DJ Redis in Massachusetts. So Cleveland did win. Okay. I am not a Cleveland fan. I grew up near Cleveland. Do not like them. Uh, yeah, I don't see this continuing. Hezbollah in Latin America. They might have some allies there. I just don't see them flourishing there. Latin America is way too Catholic, and ultimately Hezbollah is only about not just not just Islam, but creating a caliphate. Uh, Supplements sold on Amazon being recalled. Uh, TC is my baby daddy. You love Harley Grace? Well, Harley Grace loves you. She enjoys being here. She's gonna be here as a mascot to the show. Alabama death row's inmate's last meal revealed before state's third execution. Man, Alabama they're like, how fast can we kill them? Vladimir Putin angered U.S. troops, U.S. support for Ukraine, driving home the chilling message that U.S. risks nuclear war with Russia. Oh, absolutely, it does. We should. NATO should not be in these bordering countries. NATO should not be in Ukraine. It offers no strategic advantage and puts us at a strategic disadvantage. That is how World War One started. Ba, ba, ba. Rachel Maddow taking a massive pay cut. Man, this is a slow news day. Las Vegas. Have you guys seen this video? This video was crazy. So this guy right here gets shot and killed by the cops. Can you see my cursor? I don't know if you can. Yeah. But yeah, so the dude not in the red here, he gets shot and killed by the cops because he had an intruder in his house, and he called the cops. They came in. He does have a knife in his hands, uh, because he was holding. I believe he was holding the intruder to his home at knife point, and the cop came in, didn't didn't do anything, just pretty much started shooting, like, from the get-go. Didn't really get a chance for him to drop the knife. Uh, Wicked, I don't care. That show's so stupid. Uh, when Mackenzie Van Eck was in 4th grade in 1998, she tossed a message in a bottle in a lake as part of a school assignment. She thought she'd never see it again. So, it just showed back up. TC, we have no business funding any country anywhere in the world, from Ukraine to Taiwan to geopolitical Israel. Screw every country but the USA. Andrew McCabe. I've met Mike Rogers. Yeah, I don't support him for FBI director. He is not. He is not a guy who cares about civil rights. He cares about the war on terror, security. Oh, I did see this video of Megan Keller. Yeah, she was recreating the pose on her desk. She was having fun with it, but Micah, it's like, what happened to women acting their age? Every woman wants to think if they're in their 40s and 50s, they want to think they're still in their 20s. It's like, no, you're not. Just like, look, myself. I am not in my 20s anymore. You're not going to see me doing parkour or any of this crazy stuff. I will get hurt. I recognize I am a man of age. TC says nearly every Trump pick is crap. I don't agree with that. There's some I really like. I love RFK Jr. I love it. And I think Kash Patel, I think, is going to be the FBI pick. I love that one. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank on a couple of the others. Tulsi is a national security advisor. She's never impressed me. I understand you do have to get people from the other side of the aisle, so I'm not upset about the pick. I don't think she's the greatest. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, Tulsi, Tulsi, Tulsi." I do love the government efficiency office. I do love that they're bringing Ron Paul into that. Um, Lincoln Riley's killer never stood a chance. I don't care, dude. Dude killed her in cold blood. Sarah Palin. Ugh. Ba, 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 ba. Man, apparently, this is my hometown. Man, apparently arrested attempting suicide by a cop was arrested Friday morning in front of one government plaza. Interesting. Let's take a look. The Toledo Bland. Uh, Henry Blade. They got. They were able to get him to toss the weapon. Okay. Nothing. Nothing too exciting there. Just happened in front of the government. How ugly, how ugly have these government buildings become? Like, this is a 40-year-old building, so, like, I can forgive it, but, like, a lot of these, uh, a lot of these cities are replacing their government buildings, and they have some buildings with some great architecture that are from, like, the 1800s and stuff, and they're replacing them with these bland structures, and it's like, ugh, gross. Tiny. A 40-foot long fin whale washed ashore in Anchorage. Oh, look, a dead whale. Why would you? I wouldn't care to see that. Like, I understand if any, like, biologists or anything want to go study it. MSNBC blasts for a depraved article that sympathizes with Lincoln Riley's migrant killer. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cher likes men who are 20 and 30 years younger than her. Oh, go figure. Ugh, that's so gross. Someone tweeted out something that made I was laughing. It said it was a meme, and it said, "Smell your vibrator and tell me if you deserve a good man." That's so gross, but so funny. Um, High flyer will be grounded for some time after police said he claimed 2 bags at Memphis International Airport. Oh, I did see something. Disney's back in the news. I love watching the dismantling of Disney, because they have been so arrogant. And for years, Disney went after small businesses, and that's the other problem I have with Disney. But U.S. Supreme Court rules against transgender in girls' high school sports. Good, good. This A couple of these issues are quickly rising fast. Slug says Mike is reviewing vibrators. I did talk earlier again about, apparently, Stupid Dave has acknowledged that the website was purchased by the leeches, and but he attacked you, Slug. I haven't seen an apology, but I'm hearing that he's at least acknowledging who actually owns the website. Um, but yeah, Disney is got a problem with. In Florida, you can hire Skywriter, and they'll go above Disney World and write something. And there's places who are doing religious messages, and Disney's trying to stop it. And it's like, you don't own the airspace. You don't own it. No one, the FAA technically owns the airspace. Now we can debate if that should be true or be correct, but as of right now, that is who owns it. So Disney, sorry, you have no say on what someone, if they want to do a skywriting thing. You know, if Disney has a problem with it, why don't you pay every day for a skywriter to go up there and do your stuff? Because if you're filing those plans, that airspace can only be used for so long for one purpose. Stupid Dave is a complete asshat. Well, no debate there. No debate there at all. Uh, what is this? There's a story I've never heard of this city, and it's my hometown reporting on it. I've never heard of the city of Humble. Never heard of it. Oh well, based and morning all. Getting your poop on. I like to poop it, poop it. Uh, did you guys watch Jeremy's members only live yesterday? I heard about it. I heard about it. People are gonna be freaking, but I heard about it. Uh, oh, AI claiming videos. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Slug. Disney stinks for 101 reasons. So Elon is suing Disney. He's doing it through Gina Carano. I think he's trying to depress the stock so that he can then buy a controlling share and start turning Disney around. Disney is getting way too out of control. When I went there, that was what, 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Disney is so much coming. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, so when we were at Disney, I think it was 2 years ago, and there were all these Disney adults. Now, Disney should always be for the kids. That's my take on it. It should be a magical thing for the kids. And uh, my nephew Chewbacca came out and he wanted to give Chewbacca a hug, and pretty much this grown ass woman who was in her late teens, early 20s, kind of like snubbed her way into to push out the kids. That should not be okay. Disney is catering to all these influencers who are getting all these videos. They need to knock that off. It needs to be like, I'll watch the videos if it's about the kids. When it's about these Disney adults, I'm sorry. They need to they are in a state of arrested development. They need to grow the hell up. I love Disney. I love Disney. I am not going to push a kid aside. Uh, Disney should always be about those kids having a great experience. Um, and it's really sad. We bought my my mom paid a lot of money for my nephew and my son to get lightsabers and to go through the whole lightsaber experience. And they take about 15 people in to build those lightsabers. There was one other kid besides our two. That is sad. That is sad. I had a problem with the price, but it was like, okay, it's a one-time thing. And yeah, it is so sad that they're pushing kids out for adults who are just big children and can't run their own lives. I like Disney for their souvenirs and experiences. Also, me, can Elizabeth stop thirsting and sexually harassing Gaston at Magic Kingdom? No, I'm totally on board with you, Slug. Totally on board with you. Um, you know, I so I'm not far from Disneyland, and when my son was younger, we used to go all the time. In fact, when I was in a job in the Marine Corps where I made a significant amount of money, I paid for my kid and my ex to have an annual pass, and I don't mean the SoCal annual pass. I mean the big annual pass. I paid like almost $6,000. It was not cheap, and they were able to go all the time. But, you know, I learned tricks, like, you can take snacks in, so that way we weren't like, we would have one meal, but we weren't eating at all the expensive places. But the other thing that we did was I took dollar store um, glow sticks and stuff like that, and just had them in our bag. Because at night when the parades go on, all the kids, they pull out all the light up stuff, and that's what the kids want. So, when my kid was like, "Oh, I want one of those," it was like, "Oh, okay, hold on." and I would just reach into my bag. I would walk away for a little bit and I'd be like, "Oh, hey, look, I got you a necklace. I got you a bracelet and all this stuff." And a couple times, like there were other families near us and they were like, "I wish we would have thought about that. They're crying for stuff." And I was like, "No, I brought plenty here. Here you go." And I'm just giving out stuff, from the dollar store that was only, I maybe spent $10 on it. But it's all about giving the kids an experience. And that's that's what that only happened one time in my life, Slug. Only one time. Uh I know you're joking. Anyone who screenshots is just they're small. But yeah, like I I I did that, and it, because it's tough to do Disney on a budget as a family. Um and I got some friends going and I gave them a lot of they're going to Disney World and I gave them a lot of tips for this summer. Um and yeah, like but these Disney adults, they just ruin the experience. They just ruin it and it's like you all just need to grow up. But I'm looking at the time. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Um the leeches still suck on Marlboros. Oh, they don't smoke. Uh-huh. You won't find any cigarette packs in my car. And hey, since we have Jeremy in here, does he realize that the video of them driving by the schoolhouse and TC's video, not TC that's in here, but Thomas Collins, his video showing the cameras at Tube Town, those meet the Florida law for cyber stalking because to do something uh, and post something online to make someone feel not safe and with no legitimate purpose, that is illegal. I screenshot my haters' comments on videos. Oh, yeah. Screenshot the haters all day long, but Slug is not a hater. Disney is expensive as F. Overall, went with my ex wife. I regret not getting photos when we went. I do understand that. See, I do there is a veteran for Disney World. There's a veteran place that we can stay at, and we get discounted tickets. So I can do Disney cheaper than most people. Disneyland here is a little bit more expensive. Someone did a thing, and they showed that it is cheaper for me to fly to LA or fly from LA to Tokyo Disney and do 4 days at Tokyo Disney and fly back than it is for me to go do 4 days at Disneyland here. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. Oh, we realized there are no cameras at Tube Town except a trail cam. Yep, yep. And that's there to protect your property. And but I wanted to make sure you realize that. And I do, if you need it, I do have uh the Country Life video. I did save it because I was like, "Oh my god, this is a crime," when I was watching it. Stop calling Collins TC. You're the real TC. That's true. Biscuit Boy yeah. You're Minnesota Black Robe Regiment is the real TC, not Biscuit Boy. Speaking of screenshots, anyone have screenshots of my haters? Ooh. Uh, yeah, especially bubbles. I'm still going through. I save a lot of screenshots. I've got stuff on my phone which fills up my phone, but thankfully Amazon allows me to back it up as part of my subscription with Amazon. So I save all that stuff. But yeah, I just need to go through it. I do try to keep it organized. I do have to go through and organize my recent stuff. But I'm going to get going because I have a busy day today. I might be back in a little bit because I think it's a Friday. I'm not going to work that hard. No, it's just we generally close up shop a little bit earlier on Friday. So I might be back later on today. I'll wait until Spawn Trooper awakens. Maybe we'll play some video games or something. He's been bugging me. Oh my god. Spawn Trooper and my son. The two people who want me to play video games with them all the time. But with my son, I'm like, no, no, you play Call of Duty. I'll just lay here and watch you and talk with you. And like, because I suck at those games, but yet I do know tactics and stuff because of my military time. So I'm like, no, no, dude, you're getting shot because you're standing in the open. Find yourself some cover, defilade and enfilade, and just lob indirect fire and grenades, all that stuff. And he's starting to wise up. But he's my kid is amazingly good at Madden for someone who never really played Madden. He's just only recently started playing, and I was watching him play people, and I'm like, oh my god, he's way better than me. So I don't play Madden. You guys saw me play Tower 3D. I play that stupid game just because it works for my PTSD. Like it's like a job, but I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, land this plane. This plane's clear to take off. I'm just doing that, but it you know it gives your mind something to do when you have PTSD. And I did have someone. They were trying to talk me into going to Christmas in the Creek, and they have a plan. I'll say this: I liked the plan. They were like, "Yeah, if you fly out here, we'll do this and do this." And I'm like, "This is too good. This is too good." I kind of want to do it, but there are things that have to happen. So I'm not I'm I'm not for sure. But they've got me thinking. So that's all I have for today for this morning. Stand by. I might be back later on today. Uh, make sure you're supporting, all the good people who support us. And if you need me to follow you, retweet you, just DM me, let me know. I'll do all that stuff. Because I want you guys. This whole platform isn't. It's not worth it if I'm not helping other people with it. So, um, this whole veteran nation is about uh, helping and entertaining military veterans and their families, and we're going to keep doing that. So, thank you all. Someone tell Jeremy Harrells to reach out to me. He's perfect for my channel. Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. Well, with the corruption he's dealing with, that is perfect for what you deal with, TC. Um, but he's in here, so you can ask him to be a part of your channel. You've been doing your show longer than me. Uh, yeah, there you go. So there you go. MBRR podcast. Uh, you've had some amazing guests. I get amazing. Like the biggest guest I ever had was Donald Belisario, the producer who made Jag. He made Quantum Leap, Airwolf, all those shows. Uh, Minnesota Black Robe, right? You've had Spike Johns, who has run for president as a libertarian. I'm trying to think. There was another one. Oh, you've had Matt. I always forget his name. He's the cop. Matt. I want to say Thornton. Like he's a big YouTuber. So yeah, TC, you amaze me. It's some of the people that you get who are. I always get these people want to tell me their story, and I'm like, come on the show and talk about it. And they're like, oh no, I don't want to. But tomorrow I will have the military housing slumlord on. So 9 o'clock tomorrow, it'll be me and her talking about an admiral who's telling people not to talk to her, like telling not military members but their families they can't talk to her. It's like you don't have that authority. So we'll be talking with her, and we'll also be showing some of the horrible conditions that they make our military. Yeah, Matt Thornton. Okay, I'm glad I got it right. We'll be showing some of the horrible conditions that some of our military families. Spike Cohen. There we go. Did I say Spike Johns? He's the director. Sorry. See, I'm all I'm all effed up like a football bat. Another military term we use. So I will be around tomorrow. Mike Rechtenwald. There you go. Yep, yep. You've had some good ones. I know you were trying to get Roma on from Roma Army. Did you reach out to her? But I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I'm just running my suck right now. But yeah, look for me later on today, and definitely I will be on tomorrow. Um, a joint thing that me and TC did that you guys should check out is we interviewed the guys from the USS Liberty attack. Back in 1969, the USS Liberty was attacked by Israel. And if you don't know that story, you should go through our archive. I got to get that one up on Rumble. There's a bunch of stuff I got to get on Rumble, but check that out. And beyond that, okay, I've said enough. Beyond that, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.